Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at tangents. So on the screen is a question that we will be drawing the solution for today. So the question says, draw the figure showing the tangent construction used to get the drawing. All right. So here we have two circles. The smaller circle is of radius 60. Here we have a larger circle on the left relative to the small one, and the diameter is 200 millimeters. The distance between the centers of the two circles is 280 millimeters. All right, so we're gonna start the drawing, okay? Now, the question didn't state what type of tangent is it. Can you guess what type of tangent is these two tangents? Well, in the last video, we did tangents, right? And we did external tangent. So this one is a internal tangent, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna draw the two circles and show the geometrical construction that is required to get the two tangents. All right, so let us start. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with our line so that we can locate the two circles, okay? Does that sound good? All right, so we start there and we need 280, enter. All right. Now, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna draw the circles, okay? So center, circle command, enter. There's our circle. All right. We're gonna draw the next circle over the right hand side relative to the larger circle. And the radius is 60 millimeters. All right, good. So here is our here is the two circles that we need. Here are the two circles that we need. All right, now the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna need a calculator. All right. Now, what you're gonna do, you're gonna add the radius of the smaller circle to the radius of the larger circle. Okay? So let's do that now. We need a little bit more space, okay? All right, so I centered the drawing and I move the drawing, the solution, so that we have a little bit more space. In the last video, we had to move it after, so I wanted the construction to go into the question. All right, we can move it after, but we want to keep our drawings clean, okay? All right, so we're gonna draw. So 60 plus 100 is 160, okay? So we're gonna draw a construction circle 160. Good. All right. Now the next step, we're going to bisect the line, the center line. Okay, we're gonna bisect the line. All right, so we're gonna bisect the center line. All right, so let's go now there. All right, so we're gonna mark an arc. I'm gonna do the same thing. All right, so here we have two arcs drawn from the two centers, right? The same radius. What we're doing is bisecting the line that connects the centers of the two circles, all right? So we're going to draw a line between where the two arcs intersect. Yes, there, there. Enter, right? So this is a bisector, all right? All right, so I extended the lines, the bisector to pass the intersecting arcs, right? It's normally drawn a little bit beyond the intersection of the two arcs, about 5 millimeters or 8 millimeters away or 6 millimeters. All right. Now where the bisector, which is this line, intersect the center line, that will be the center for the semicircle that you're going to draw. Now you're going to draw the semicircle on the side that you want it, the on the side that you want the tangent to be constructed on. All right? So let me show you what I mean. If you want the tangent to go through the internal tangent to pass through the two circles like this, if you want this tangent, you'd have to draw the semicircle above the center line. And let me show you why. So I'm gonna draw an arc. Hope you're following along. Good job if you are. So center, radius. There's my semicircle. Good job. Now, where this semicircle intersects the construction circle that you added the two radiuses for, the line drawn from that intersection to the center of the larger circle, this will be the normal. All right? Enter. Is that clear? So I'm saying, if you want this internal tangent, you'd have to draw for this blue highlighted one, you'd have to draw the semicircle above. If you drew it below, then what you think would happen? You will get this one below. Okay? Good. All right. Now the next thing you're gonna do, if you were using the traditional drafting instruments such as the T-square, set square, you would use two set squares and you would slide this normal line parallel to the center. Okay? What I'm doing, I'm labeling the centers for you. So this is O2, center O2, right? All right, so we have O1 and O2, okay? Now what you're gonna do, all right, remember I told you that you would have to get the line parallel, this line, this normal parallel to this center, and it would have to be parallel going south, right? Because you want the tangent to go in between. So here we have the two set squares, right? What we'd have to do is move it to match this line. Hold on, use your right hand, hold on yellow set square, and then you would slide the green one coming down to this line. So you would draw the line, the normal from the center of the smaller circle, right where the green set square is, right? So this is what you would do. Again, you would align the green set square with the normal. You would hold on the yellow one, so the yellow one will remain fixed, and you would slide the green one coming down here through that center of the smaller circle, and that will be the normal. All right? So good job if you're following. All right, so we're gonna move this out of the way, okay? So it doesn't distract our. All right, so I've drawn the normal, and I just showed you how you would have drawn the line parallel from how you would have gotten this line parallel to this line if you were using the traditional drafting instruments such as the two set squares and the T-square and pencil, right? So here we have our parallel lines. This is a normal and it's drawn parallel from the center of the smaller circle. Now where these two normals intersect the circle, that intersection point is called a point of tangency, okay? So it is at this point that you're going to draw the line which would represent the internal tangent for the to the that is common to the two circles of different radii. All right, so let's do that now. So we're going to go line from the point of tangency there to the point of tangency here. Good job if you're following so far. All right, so that is our internal tangent. All right, so I lengthen the line so that it would resemble the question, right? So there it is. Now we're gonna do the same thing for the other internal tangent, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the same thing that we did above. So we added the circle, we have already added the two radii, right? The next thing, what was the next step? Remember what was the next step? The next step was to bisect the centers, which we have already. Then the next step was to draw the semicircle. So we're gonna draw a semicircle, all right? So the center would be where the bisector intersect the center line. So you go center to the center of the bisector and the center line to the center of the circle, anyone, and then you draw the semicircle. So this one would give you the one going this way, in this direction. Okay? Good. All right. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna draw the line. So here's okay, we need the tangent. We need the normal. So where where this construction semicircle intersects the circle that you added the two radiuses for, where they intersect, that the line drawn from the center to that intersection, that will be the normal. All right, so we're gonna come here and we're gonna draw the line to there, enter. Right, and just like the other one, you would, if you was using the traditional t-square set square, you would slide this line parallel where? Can you guess? It will be going northwest from center O2, right? So we're going to draw this line parallel from this point here. Okay, we're labeled it O2. Is that clear? I hope you're following along. Good job if you are. All right? All right. You remember in the previous video I was mentioning that we need to clean up the drawing. I think I used the word edited. Edited is not the right word. We're going to modify our drawing. Modify is not the right word, but we're going to modify our drawing so that it looks clean, right? So I'm going to remove this line because the normal isn't needed beyond the point of tangency. We're going to remove this line, okay? We're going to clean up the drawing, all right? Good. Now the next thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna draw the internal tangent now for the one that's going below here. All right. So where the normal intersect the original circle, we're gonna draw a line from that point going up to this point, which is the point of tangency. Enter. All right. So good job if you're following so far. Splendid. So we can delete this line. Yes. Can delete this line, okay? I'm gonna put this center line there, okay? There's another way that you could have done it, but let me draw it for you, all right? All right, so here we have completed the drawing. Can you guess what's the next thing I'm gonna do to finish off the drawing completely? All right, so we're gonna need these lines, right? Um we're gonna need those. All right, so there is a finished product or the finished drawing. Good job if you completed the drawing. And this brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. In the next video, as I had promised you in the previous video, we'll be looking at the um, conic section. All right. So good job if you follow the principles and you drew your drawing. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. So take care until we meet again. Bye.